This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For D2A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play looking to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab down the middle. It's Haynes. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
QB decides to keep it here. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He fires downfield. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. He runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. This time, a completion. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that one.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
We've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Bringing it out, it's Branch. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Lets it go quickly. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Michigan. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Escapes the pocket. Hits into space at the 50. He's in the clear. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Finds his man. It's Branch. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but...
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Look out, room to run here. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Ball handed off. He's got room to run. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Georgia now operating in the red zone.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
And they'll stop it short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5. The Bulldogs looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Well, you don't normally expect a corner to make a tackle like this, but he saves a touchdown. What a play by the young corner.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Pass pop. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Georgia.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
Kicker on the sidelines. They'll go for 2 points here, trying to tie the score. And the wideout goes in motion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it to the left.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They stop him with a 47, but that's enough for a first down.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes off in a bootleg. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Bringing pressure. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Fair catch made at the 20. First play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Makes the grab. It's Humphreys. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff to the back. He gets loose. Here he goes. At the 30 now. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and whoosh, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. In the red area, it's Marshall. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Important second down play coming up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. To throw, it's Stockton. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. Refuses to go down. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback. And you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. You'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Second down and goal upcoming. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Hey, they roll the dice here and decide to be aggressive, and it pays off for a touchdown, and now they have the lead. They've worked themselves back to be in a great position. They got to feel great with how this first half has ended.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 2-point lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. To the air, it's Stockton. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Branch. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. tackles and going. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. You're talking about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it rip. Oh, what a grab! Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Back in motion now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's a wide receiver screen. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves into the scoring position. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Michigan. They try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Pass rush closing in. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. He just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch!
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw yet again. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. He's got it in the open. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them the fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Looking downfield near the end zone. He's got it with room to run. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. He hands it off from the gun. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Moore. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Georgia, to put them on top now.
Well, it's just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Extra point makes it a 5-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together with this drive? Makes the catch. It's McCulley. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Hot over the middle. It's McCulley. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
We'll give it to the back. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the fourth quarter?
Michigan 24.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Quick throw over the middle. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
It's a short completion of the big tight end. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, Wolverines. They jump on top now here in the fourth. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Georgia, 29.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Turns it loose downfield. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Quarterback operating an empty set. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Oh, he makes the catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Oh, he's bringing it back. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Marshall. The defense drops him for a loss. Went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. Offense behind the sticks facing a 2nd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The DB's backing off from the line now. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He could go. Past the 20. Touchdown, Michigan. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
We talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
Point after, knocked right through.
Georgia, 29.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game, but how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. They'll take a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. They get it now, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking deep for late game heroics. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the Wolverines are in the red zone. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Pounding away with the run game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. The distance will be from 38 yards out. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Stockton. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manage? They'll take a deep shot here. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. The ball to the ground. Offense recovers the fumble. It keeps going. Oh, look at the big fella trying to get all the way home. Can he make it? They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
That's reeled in. It's Thomas. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for 6. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled at this point. He's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receiver.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. They cover an onside kick. You never know.
And now the try for 2. Dropping back. It's Stockton. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing on the top of the mountain curve, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Michigan Wolverines.